That's something interesting that I kind of wanted to touch back into. Like, as like an artist and a creative, like I feel like your idea of success in your passion is it's a lot different than most people think. For example, for example, we're constantly discussing about like upgrading our setup and stuff, man. I feel like one huge success for us right now would be to like get the light ring that we've been talking about. You know, like that would be like that would already be like a success. That would already be like an upgrade for our podcast and something to be like happy over, you know, something to be proud over.
And like, for example, like the moment we like got now the dual mic working, we felt really good about that. And then like when we found this spot and the right angle for the camera and distance, we felt really good about that.
Hell yeah.
And like everything starts like getting better and better. When we have cool ideas, you know, it's like, oh shit, yeah, dude.
Yeah, you actually seeing them like coming to life, and like you see that, like that creative vision that you had, like realizing, man, like that's a big, like to me that is success in itself, you know, kind of thing. Like when you set out to do something and it comes out, like maybe it doesn't come out perfectly, but it comes out, like you come out with like an end product.
Yeah, dude, and it's like, think about it. In like a couple months, we're gonna look at our first episodes.
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna be weird, dude, because like it's gonna be a completely different thing, you know?
Hell yeah, absolutely.
And that's kind of like that mindset is really important too. Believing that like in short-term future you're gonna be better.
Mm-hmm.
Like knowing it, you know. Manifestation.
Manifestation.
But like in that sense, I think that's really important too. You don't have to believe that manifestation is real.
Mm-hmm.
Just like believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You know, believe in your skills. And like be self-aware. You know, be aware of your limitations and your weaknesses, but also be aware and be aware, because people forget to be aware of this, but be aware of your qualities.
Yeah.
And you're like, be aware of your qualities and be aware of your like strengths, you know, and abilities and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Your values too as a person. You know, like a lot of people, when you ask them what do you want in a partner or in a friend or whatever, they know exactly what to tell you. And then if you ask them like, okay, what do you give to your partner?
Yeah, what do you have to offer?
Not an exchange, because love is not a trade. You know, it's something that flows. It's spontaneous and weird. But like, what do you have that a person can appreciate about you? They have no clue. They don't know what they give. Maybe they give a lot, but they don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like being able to self-evaluate is a very like rare skill. You know, not a lot of people actually try to be upfront and honest about like what they actually have to offer, like without being like cocky about it and having like an ego behind it. It's
right,
like just being like honest.
There's a very thin line between being cocky and being confident.
Yeah.
And they're very similar. And a lot of people confuse it from themselves and for others. Yeah. A lot of people think that someone's being cocky when they're just being confident or secure.
True.
And a lot of people also think they're being just confident, but they're being cocky. Mm-hmm. Like themselves. You know, like that's
yeah, that's also true. That can also happen, man.
Or also some people like maybe are like, oh, I don't want to sound cocky, but like this and that. And then someone looks at them and is like, dude, that's not cocky, dude. That's fucking facts. Like, you know this. You know? It's like, I don't want to sound cocky, but like, I think I'm pretty good at producing. No, it's like, that's not cocky, dude. Like, you've studied this shit. You have years of experience. You've done a lot of things. Like, you have knowledge and skills, and you've proved them. And there's proof online and stuff. People have said it to you. No one has ever said that your music is bad. So like, fucking believe it, dude. You're good. Yeah. Like, it's a fact. I had that's a thing. Like,
what?
I've never, like, it's not like everyone is like, oh my god, your music is amazing. A lot of people really like it. They tell me that they listen to it and stuff. Because some people are like, dude, I would listen to this, but they don't.
Yeah, for sure.
And then some people are like actually tell me, it's like, dude, I listen to your song like all the time. Like, I have it saved, I have it downloaded or whatever, you know? But I've never had someone tell me that it's not good. The only negative feedback I've received was from my friend from Chile that was like, bro, this music is good, but I think knowing you, like, you should be writing another genre of music. Because he thinks that, like, my capabilities are, like, way beyond hip-hop or like, digital music and stuff like that. But then, it's also a matter of resources. You know? Like, I would love to record maybe a rock song with an orchestra background and record the orchestra and have the musicians and have a band and, like, have the studio in place to do it and all the instruments and shit. That's
that requires a lot of
like
investment
hundreds
and
of thousands
space.
of dollars, dude.
The space you require for that alone.
Yeah, dude. So it's like, shit, I wish, man. That's why, like, it's important also the surrounding yourself with people that are in the same, because, like, then you find connections that might be useful, and then you reach a state of community and you help each other out because you know you're all going for similar things and you know it's a struggle.
Yeah.
So let's do it with each other. I mean, like, all the rap groups that come out together, or the boy bands, and then each one becomes a soloist and they're fucking famous, you know? Like One Direction, you know, the Beatles, you know, like, all these guys, like, they were a group and they came up as a group and then they split up and did their own thing, and each one was really good.
Had their own publicity,
Right. NWA, Run DMC,
yeah.
Rapper's Delight. That's the Sugar Hill Gang, right?
I have no idea, dude, to be honest with you.
The
oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
That's a great song.
Hell yeah.